Welcome to this Getting Started video about the top 5 settings in QuickBooks Online. Each of your clients is different. However, there are some standard options that are important for every client. These options can be set up in the company settings. In this video, you will learn how to set up 5 important settings for your client files. Let's review the settings before we can set them up in QuickBooks. Fiscal year. You can choose this setting to set up your client's fiscal year. Closing date. The closing date lets you stop your clients from making entries prior to a specific date. Usually this means the fiscal year end. This keeps your client's data secure and helps your client avoid mistakes. Account numbers. If you want to use account numbers, QuickBooks lets you turn them on in the advanced settings. Automation. You can use the automation settings to help your client be efficient in QuickBooks. Warnings. Set up warnings to make sure your client does not enter duplicate checks or bills. To make changes to the company settings, click the company menu. The most important settings for accountants and bookkeepers are found under the Advanced page. First, set the fiscal year for your client. Click the pencil icon in the accounting section. Choose the first month of the client's fiscal year. Next, set up the closing date. Select Close the Books and then enter the closing date for your client. Now choose how you want to let your clients enter transactions before the closing date. It's a good idea to choose Allow changes after viewing a warning and entering a password. This requires that your client enters a password that you set up for them. Next, set up a password. Click Save to finish the accounting setup. If you want to include account numbers in your chart of accounts, select Account Numbers. Click Save. Select the automation features that work for your client. Pre-fills forms help speed up the data entry. We recommend unchecking Automatically Apply Credits. Clearing this option lets you apply credits against the invoices of your choice instead of QuickBooks doing it for you. If your client wants to copy estimates to invoices, select the checkbox. It's also a good idea to clear the Automatically Apply Bill Payments option. Click Save to finish the automation settings. Lastly, click Miscellaneous. Update the date format to the date of your choice. There are other settings that you'll use for your client setup. These are the most important settings to set up for every client. You can update the settings whenever you need.